Hey guys, I'm Callie.
Wait.
Hey guys, I'm Callie Lewis. It is foundation repair time here at the new Geek House. Welcome to Geek Beat. This episode of Geek Beat is brought to you by lynda.com. Well, we just got back, like literally last night, late from NAB. We had a fantastic time, more on that later. But now we come to check out what's happening at the Geek House with all the construction, and look what we found! So they are ready to do the foundation repair. So I want to walk you through what's going on here. So there are a couple of kinds, as I understand it, foundation repairs. What we're doing is called drill piers. Now there is another option called press piling, where they take these piers and they push them down into the foundation with 9,000 PSI. Now, what we're doing, that takes a lot shorter of a time. It's like a day process. What we are doing is drill piers, where they have literally drilled down to the bedrock and they then filled it in with concrete. We have 11 different holes here. All throughout the building, at the front of the building at least, and they filled it in with concrete. We had to wait 6 days before we could come back and finish it. And by we, I mean the royal we, these awesome guys here. I'm not doing anything. All right, so now you see the 22-pound jacks.
Ton.
22-ton jacks. You know, that's a little different.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do here is, you see this right here? This is the crack that we're trying to have meet. So this is what we don't want. The foundation itself was sinking and it was separating, as you can see with that little hole right there. So when it's all said and done, there should be no gap right here. Now, I want you to actually walk over here, sorry. And there's a difference over here. So we have this big tree, and we have they've done a root barrier through here. This is to make sure that the tree roots don't start going back into the building at some point in the future and messing with the foundation again. Now, the root barrier will be filled in with hard plastic after they've taken care of the foundation.
Look how deep that hole is.
I know. So
they had to go way down there.
You see this wall? This section of it is very different. So usually the foundation is like about a foot or so. On this side, it's way down there, as you said, John. And so they just had to keep digging.
Good God.
So that is pretty much it. What's going to happen is they're going to start jacking the building up, put these piers in, and then set it and forget it. That's pretty much it. So let's see it happening.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Todo. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You hear the building creaking? Listen to that. But you know, all that creaking that's coming off, that's like the roof actually, all that stress was on the roof. Essentially the roof was holding up it was holding the weight of all of this because the foundation was not. And so as they lifted it, the roof was, going back to relieving stress. It's amazing.
This is called compute level, that it's electronic level and takes the elevations of the foundation and any structure that we want to know how much is on level and how far we should raise it. So this is just the electronic machine. We set it on 0, and it means my reference point is 0. And then with respect to this point, I measure the differential elevations of the other points. Now I can say exactly how much the foundation repair company raised the foundation.
What was it before?
Yeah.
Like, do you compare it to what it was before, or?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
For example, before I took the elevations, and the elevations was 3.5 inches down, but right now it's only 0.8 of inch, less than 1 inch. So comparing to what it was, the foundation repair company raised this part of foundation almost approximately 3 inches.
Nice. All right. Well, it is 30 minutes later. We've slowed them down quite a bit, but it's done. Look at this. We have the what did they call these? Cookies. This is a slang name for these. Those are cookies. There's the pier, and we have shims here, steel shims that are. So I didn't know this. I'm going to tell you. These shims here help with the overall or the long-term shifting, because it's going to happen, right? So instead of more concrete, which will kind of rub together and cause some problems potentially, the steel will just keep it in place or allow shifting without destroying the concrete. Thank you. And then, yeah, so you can see everything is flat and even now. There is, over here is where the hole was, or the seam.
The gap.
And look at that.
No gap.
How beautiful is that? Well, you come to Geek Beat because you want to learn about foundation repair. But when you want to learn about anything else, you just go to lynda.com, because you can learn about web design, you can learn about business, you can learn about 3D animation, how to do video and photography. So you guys go to lynda.com, LYNDA/GeekBeat, and you're gonna get 7 days for free. You can learn so much in 7 days. I've learned a ton in 30 minutes. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thumbs up on youtube.com/GeekBeatTV. Too if you got them. Bye.